Hey everyone, welcome to a 5-minute game. I'm playing SNOEBE. Honestly, I'm not great. Oh, this line I'm okay at. Queen d6. I'm not great at the Queen a5 line. This one I feel like relatively comfortable. I can't remember what move I play here. I think g3 or something. I could be confusing this line with something else though. I think though this is what I do. I go like h3. I feel like knight e2 next move for some weird reason. To go like knight f4. And he kind of, I get the two bishops, right? So that seems like happy times. I gotta slow down. I just got done playing like non-stop 2-minute chess, and so I'm really wired right now. So I need to like calm the hell down and just play solid chess. Is knight g5 like stupid? Probably. I'm just gonna put my rooks in the middle of the board. It's usually a good idea. Alright, so he's attacking my a2 pawn. So what I'm going to do is defend it. I am a genius! I'm going to put my other rook in the middle of the board now. So I have two bishops, but not a big deal, really. Bishop d2 looks interesting. It's very tough coming after... Oh, knight e5 looks like the most logical, most aggressive move. It's very tough to switch time controls and go from like 1-minute chess or 2-minute chess to 5-minute chess. It's like my mind is still wired for like cheap thinking. Because in 1-minute chess you play for cheapos basically the whole time. So I'm feeling very cheap right now. Bishop d2, he has not too many squares for the queen. If knight f7, king takes queen d6. Sorry, I meant queen e6. I don't see a follow-up there. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I should just play some nice improving move, like no, rook to d3 leaves my e1 rook in like a perilous situation. Maybe h3 and like bishop h4 I meant. I'm gonna play safe. Just defend. Make sure I have no big weaknesses. I just feel like he's almost blundering things every move. like knight c4 is almost winning. Like c4 looks interesting. I just can't. Okay, I'm gonna go queen to c2 just to tenderize the g6 point in some positions. But I'm way down on the clock. I mean, this is not good. But what is good is I have two bishops now. This should be a nice advantage for me. I mean, two bishops versus two knights. Usually it's worth about a pawn, and usually it's worth more the fewer pawns that are on the board, because when there's fewer pawns on the board, it's a more open position. I'm going to use... usually the endgames are pretty good, but I feel like his knights are kind of better than usual in this position, especially in the endgame, so I'm gonna chill out for a bit. I don't know if that was good, though. I mean, knight c4 to queen b3 looks really annoying. Or knight to d5 now also. So somehow I've misplayed this. I mean, knight d5 wins my bishop pair. I have to go rook e2, I think. Yeah, I played this like a donkey. Again, it's the cheap thinking from the 1-minute chess that's infecting me in this game. I'm not sure what to do after knight d5. Okay, this is a little more aggressive than knight d5, but it's a pretty strong freaking move. I mean, I just didn't play very well this game. It's very dangerous to play, to switch time controls like I did. And you're seeing what's happening. Alright, I'm gonna do rook to... Hold on, let's... Okay, rook takes. He's gonna win the b pawn. But you know, I do have rook b4 at the end of it, and I do have two bishops. So, like, two bishops is really a big deal. Like, once you start getting into a open position, usually it's worth a pawn in a lot of situations. So, like, queen takes b2, queen takes knight takes rook b4. I mean, I'm not sure my position's so bad. I think maybe he should not trade. But then I can go bishop f1. Force him to. If b5, bishop takes c6. All right, he has. If rook b4, he has queen d1. But all right, I'm just gonna do it. And now I take on b7, right? Seems okay to me. Rook e1, king h2 looks okay. If knight f2, it doesn't really threaten anything special, as far as I can tell. I mean, his knights are certainly annoying. I gotta give him that. But it's not so amazing. What should I take? Probably the c pawn. If I can get that a pawn, that would be really nice. Oh, bishop d2 was a threat too. Focus, Greg. Focus. Is this good or I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Again, I'm very unfocused. Knight d1, bishop f3. Like, bishops are strong, man. In positions like this, I wish I had a little more time, and I think my chances would be really good. Now it's a little tough just because of the time situation. But I do believe I'm just better now. Let's attack the pawn. I mean, I think he kind of just blew his position. If knight to d5, I was just going to move my bishop somewhere. I'm not sure where. Maybe d4. Probably knight to d4. Oh my god. I should not be playing 5-minute chess right now. This is going to be my last 5-minute game. I'm totally like, you know what, I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to go here. I don't want to trade these bishops if I can avoid it. Rook c2 looks like a little annoying, but I can just take on a5, and it's like, whatever. I don't see a problem. I didn't see that move. I can take on d5, then he takes on... It's an annoying move. I'm going to take on a5, I think. Hope it's okay. I mean, knight f2 is interesting. Take on d5, and then, like, some kind of knight move. This looks pretty good for me. If he takes on f2, king g1 wins. So he's going to have to move the knight, and at which point I just kind of have a winning position. That's a good move, though. The idea is to... Okay, now it's not so easy. He's going to have his rook behind the pawn once he takes my bishop off. Or he doesn't have to take. He can go bishop to rook to a2 right away. But you know what? I do have some... I get some play here, which is nice. Oh, I thought I had a... I suck. I thought I had check. But I don't, because his knight defends that square. I can still push, though. I can go bishop to d5 here and try to create some pressure. This move's annoying, because I'm threatening now rook check, followed by bishop takes. f7. Somehow this feels good. I might, like, trap his king if he's not careful. Alright, I didn't trap his king, unfortunately. That move is pointless, completely. Move the king, buddy. Oh, I'm playing really badly. Let's defend that f-pawn. Am I getting checkmated? Oh, gracias! Oh man, this is a really bad game. Like, epic bad game. Epically bad. Alright, unfortunately my bishop's pretty strong here. All right, now I'm gonna win. Don't let him stalemate me. Wow, what a game. Unbelievable game. All right, so somehow I won, but I mean, like, totally ridiculous game. I mean, as you saw, the two bishops did get a little annoying at the end. Like, in an open position, man, they're just strong. And even though he managed to kind of, like, fight out of it, it wasn't, you know, I still got something. I still got this extra pawn in the endgame, so that was nice. But overall, this was like a pretty crappy game on my part. I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna stop playing chess right now, just for a break, because you can't switch from 1 minute chess and 2 minute chess to 5 minute. It's just so hard. It weakens your play a little bit. I was just moving too fast and too mechanically. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.